Hey there. Welcome to 50 Questions Friday for December 5th of 2025. All right. So I need to take a nice deep breath and step into the heart space this morning. It's been a wild, energetic week. I don't know if it's been for a lot of you, but man, everybody around has just been, everybody's been going through some things this week. And it is all grand. It just kind of mhm, brings you into spaces and places you may not want to be. But it is all good. So many energies are just moving through, and it's just really allowing that to move through. And it's affecting everybody differently. For some people, it's a shortness of breath and anxiety. For others, it's dizzy. For others of us, it's just like, don't even know. Um, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of things moving through right now. Deep breaths. Hey, good morning, Connie from Maine. Glad you're here today. All right, feeling better already. It's good to step into this space of clarity. Hey, Paulo from Portugal. Hey, Christine from Oz. Hey, Connie from Wisconsin. Good to see you all here today. Yeah, I've been sitting here holding on to my rose quartz this morning for some reason. I felt the one to hold on to. Hey, good morning, Malik. Hey, there's Sea Beach from Montana. Hey, Carla from Atlanta. Good to see you here. All right. So let's see. I got some announcements. Oh gosh, we went to order more Dancing with Water books, and they are not publishing this book anymore. So we can't get books for wholesale. I think I'm not sure if they still have any left or not. They're $27, I think, is what the retail is going on them now instead of 20. This is the only copy I have. The one that has, mentions Twisted Sage in it. They'll be doing their third edition here in the next year or two. Be interesting to see if we come out in their new edition. And they just released the silver water rings here this last weekend. So I guess we'll get the silver water rings released here probably this weekend. And the silver water rings, yeah, they're a lighter gauge. They're a little bit larger, so they won't fit into most bottles. But they're a nice little ring. I mean, Dancing with Water loves them. But we will release those silver water rings here probably this weekend. They have a new ring that they put out, and it's not one that we make. So we make the Tensor rings except for their left-right twist, double twist ring. That's not the one that comes out of the studio. So they do have a new water ring. Something about the left twist and right twist and bringing the masculine and feminine together. But, water does not claim to have masculine and feminine. Water claims Hedega, the spirit of water, says it's neither male nor female. It comes from, it's older than the earth, water, the consciousness of water. It came here to be in support, and it is beyond the duality of masculine and feminine. Certainly you could add the qualities of masculine and feminine to everything, but you know what? We are stepping out of the whole duality concept of masculine, feminine. I mean, my God, we all carry masculine and feminine traits. And that's where we're going to. We are stepping beyond masculinity, femininity, We're stepping beyond the mind. We're stepping beyond so many of the things. So anyway, yeah, water. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Hey, good morning, Renard. Hey, Jude from the Sonoran Desert. Aho, Arizona. Hey, I wish I was there today, man. It's cold here. Well, the silver water rings you're bringing out in the lighter gauge have a silver solder as to be able to put inside of a large water jug. Yes, yep. So the silver water rings are all fused. So we use solid silver for the solder. And it's kind of more of a fusion welding technique that we use. But yes, they are all completely 100% silver. 99.999% silver. So anyway, yeah, they're about a 2-inch. I'll have the exact measurement on the website. But yeah, it's a great water ring, but like I say, it'll have to fit in a larger jug. So we'll have a description and everything here this weekend. Hey, Heather, good to see you here. Dancing with Water could possibly be free of copyright if out of print. Well, they are selling the PDF, so you can still purchase the PDF version of the second edition of Dancing with Water. So yeah, I don't know anything about the copyright stuff, but I do know that they're still selling. If you go to dancingwithwater.com, you can still purchase the PDF of this book. So anyway, and then plus they're out there, and I know like with the first edition that we have, man, those things were going for like $100 and $200. So I wish I would have kept my last case of these, but anyway, yeah, so that's where we're at with the water rings. We just have a new release that we just put out. The new release is the Alchemist pendant. So the Alchemist pendant, it's like the set of 3, but it has the bail that is permanently welded in. They come in both copper and in silver. The copper comes with a leather lanyard. And again, this is just the 3 rings that are held together by the leather lanyard. We will once we get caught up from Black Friday, so maybe next week or the week after, we will have just the rings so that if you wish to hold them together or purchase the rings separately, we will have each of the individual rings also available at some point here. Might be a couple weeks. But yeah, it's amazing energy. I tell you what, all of us who have put these on here a month or so ago have not taken them off. I mean, just to sleep. It's an amazing set of rings. And I'd love for you to read the description on these because, well, I still need to update the description a little bit because I put it into my AI to rewrite it late last night. But I still want to go through and put in the channel information directly without a rewrite from Brenda. As I tell you, when you feel into the set of 3 rings, it's pretty amazing because, it has the light field, it has the new wisdom energetic, and then it has the golden light. So the golden light's working on the physical, it works for the cells. The wisdom is holding the space. The new wisdom is holding the space for you to step in to where everything's been brought to wisdom. All the lifetimes, the experiences, the traumas, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful. It is all brought to wisdom, and you are in that space of the master, of you standing in your light, your wisdom, which is, again, it's the space that you are in, whole, complete, healed, everything to wisdom. That is the space that it holds for you. And then, of course, the light field The light field, just when you feel into that light field energetics, which is what most of our tools are made from now, it's just a deep sense of peace. And I tell you, with these three rings together, it is taking you, as Brenda says, where we've never been as the human before. And that's when you're feeling into it. Now you can just wear this and, we have all kinds of different feedback. Like Mary at the studio says with hers, it takes the bite off of everything, all experiences. It takes us the edges, the bites off of everything. So then you can step in and, an experience that you might have had before might have seemed kind of hard and rigid and kind of hurts a little bit. Not with this pendant. I mean, even just wearing it without tuning in, it helps to calm a lot of that down. But the real magic is in when you tune into these fields. And again, we also have it in the trio of water rings. The personal and the home set also has these three energetics. So I tell you what, tuning into these energetics, it just takes you out of the entanglements. It's pretty amazing. Oops, let me shut off my ringer here. So yeah, the Alchemist pendants. Yeah, they are up and available as of last night. Oh, Heather, yeah, you got the Alchemist pendant. I have noticed since I started wearing the Alchemist that my responses have become just that. Responses, no longer reactions. That's a beautiful way to put it. Yep. Yep. You can respond instead of react. That's a beautiful thing. So yeah, the Alchemist pendant is really, really an amazing one, especially again when you feel into it. And that's something that Brenda says is that, to get the full effects of these energies, it's really feeling into it. Just being in that space. We talk a little bit on the product page about getting into that space. So let's see, what else? Oh gosh, if you're still waiting on your Black Friday order or your pre-Black Friday order for that matter, we are working our butts off here at the studio. We just kind of ran out of everything along the way. So right now we're just finishing up Silver Infinities. Today we'll have finished up the 1 1/4 golden light generators, and it's still going to be into next week as we're working on the large practitioner rings. So the practitioner rings, if you got a practitioner ring, man, you got a grand deal because we ended up having to raise the prices on the practitioner rings. We re-looked at our time. Yeah, we've been giving away practitioner rings. So the pricing is now set to reflect truly what they take to make. So before I think they were like 247. Now they're 333 for the 23 inch. But man, 333 for the 23 inch light field ring. Man, it's an investment, but I tell you what, it is a magnificent ring. I mean, it shifts things. Like with my mom, who was, Brenda couldn't even get her cleared. She kept stepping into this space, and it would just cause her to not be able to breathe very well. It was just a really big constriction. It just looked like a dark space she was in. And we could get her to step out of it by just bringing in her light and consciously choosing to step out of it, but it would always come back through. And what Brenda and I are just really feeling is it's just energies moving through. They don't need to be named or anything like that. We don't need to. It's a natural process. Everything is happening for us. And, as we've always said, the more you resist, the more it holds it in place as it is. So it's just really allowing it to pass through. I love the practitioner rings. I use them at my retreats. That's great, Renard. Yeah, we really appreciate sharing those. Heart space helps me tremendously in the allowing fields and getting out of the way. Indeed. Yeah, that's that's it. Boy, when you get entangled, it's just really stopping, breathing, and just allowing it to pass through. Um, because yeah, again, when you step in and start to entangle and try to figure it out and fix it and everything else, what we're going through is something that the human really can't do. We can allow it to flow through, but when you get in there and you try to fix it, direct it, heal it, complete it, move it faster, um it doesn't really respond well. It's really truly that taking the deep breath and just being in that space of allowing, um and trusting that it is all there for you, which it is. But sometimes we don't perceive it that way. That is for sure. But yeah, it's just all energy, all energy. All right. So let's see what else. I don't think I have anything here else today. Um, soon as we, like I say, when we get ahead here at the studio, because with Black Friday and Cyber Monday, we're still catching up. Once we get ahead here next week, I plan on start getting the activators made again, the large ones, and we're going to make the small activators as well. So excited to get activators made. Um, let's see what else is going to be coming. Eventually, we're going to release the small floor plates. I wasn't sure about them at first. I loaned my mom the floor plate that I had when she was having the breathing issue, cleared it right away. But then one of our workers, his wife was having an intense issue with dizziness. So I sent the floor plate home with him for a couple days, and I used the miniature one with mom. And she stood on it, and it helped a bit. But then we put the 23-inch ring with that mini floor plate. Holy smokes. It was just instant shifted. Um, so I decided that yes, we are going to make the small floor plates. So here sometime soon, we'll also have small floor plates coming available. And, they work best with a practitioner ring. Let's see what else. I don't know of any other new tools coming out at the moment. Still thinking about the dragon wands. Um, definitely want to we might make some traditional dragon wands to work with the dragons because we're still working with the dragons right now. They show up once in a while doing some of the deeper clearing work with land and such. They've been showing up once in a while, so I figure we might as well make the dragon wands. So that will come out here at some point, but I'm really excited about the threshold dragon wand. That's the one that I'm excited about because it's a little bit different than the dragons that we all know and love. This dragon, it's your dragon. It comes in to burn down, to show you the things, within your own being, the things you try to tell yourself, the beliefs that aren't in alignment. Um, let's see, as Thomas would say, the things that you lie to yourself about, which comes from, old traumas, um, guilt, shame. We tend to create lies to ourselves around there. So, I mean, it's just all the things that need to be released before you can truly step into your mastery is all the stuff. And so this new dragon wand that I've been envisioning for months is all about that. It's all about helping you find those old things that are a part of you so much that you can't even see them, that you can't recognize them. And so the new dragon wand, the threshold dragon wand, is all going to be about showing you all your bullshit and helping you just see it, which then you can simply release it. And it holds the space for that. It's just deep breath and release. Malit, I'd like a dragon wand. I've been wearing the fairy wand since I found it. Oldie but goodie. Yeah, the dragon wands were really they were dragon wands that we created. The last run was really a pretty grand wand. Well, they've all been really good wands. The dragon wands have taken quite a they've changed a lot. It used to be that we would make the dragon wand specific for you. I would connect with the dragon that wanted to work with you. And this was our perspective at the time, that it was a being outside of you and that it was there to connect with a dragon for you to work with. And so they were made specifically for you. And then it came to be that the next run of dragon wands was connecting to the Council of Six. The 6 dragons with the dragon's sight, the dragon's heart, the dragon's song, all these different abilities that each one of them carried, and they would be there to assist. Then the next wand that was created was post 2019, when all the beings on this plane had to step away that weren't incarnate. And so the third dragon wand was simply creating that space to where you could connect more easily with the dragons. So it was a space that you bring to you, that you open up, that you step into, then you open up, and then you're there. So the newest dragon wand for a standard dragon wand, I'm not sure what it's going to look like. I've kind of found that from my personal experience, most of the people that I meet that I see a dragon with them or they resonate with dragons, that it is an aspect of them. It is an incarnation, a part of their soul. And so that's with a lot of people that I see that work with dragons, that it is them. So I kind of have a feeling that's what the new dragon wand is going to be, is a space for you to connect with you as a dragon. And granted, not everybody will choose to connect or may not have that connection. I really don't know. But I know there's so many people that do resonate with the dragons. So, yeah, people will find the wand that if it's meant for them. So anyway, yeah, I have a feeling we'll make the regular dragon wands again that will be connecting to, through the soul first, and then to the parts of you that are the dragon. So yay, thank you guys for helping me hold the space to talk that one through. So I guess we just created the new dragon wand, the dragon wand 4.0. And then, of course, it's going to be the threshold dragon wand too. 2 separate wands. So anyway, excited about that. Let's see what else. There are some other things that were coming up. Yeah, we're always experimenting and playing. I'm playing with a new miniature version of Healing Hands just to see. They're a really small set, just to see how they go. Because, like I say, we're just always trying to find different offerings, more affordable options, things like that. And eventually we'll get into some of the higher end silver pendants. I'm hoping to get my nephew back on Fridays to help us get caught up with big rings. So my nephew, my shop foreman for 14 years or something like that. He's going to start coming in and working once once a day during the week, probably on Fridays. So if he does, I'll have him teaching me some advanced silversmithing skills. So then I can start making those silver pendants, um, like the divine I am. All right. Well, if anybody has any questions, otherwise, deep breaths. Yep. Yep. It's all good. This past week, especially for the first few days, it just really, I don't know, it felt good to me. I mean, everything just felt soft. I wasn't really looking outside of myself at all. And then later on in the week, it just started to get to be, where I would catch thoughts coming through scenarios and stuff like, hey, wait, who in here is trying to bring up these negative stories? Um, so I don't know. It's been an interesting week for sure. All right. Yes, the Silver Alchemist pendant is available now. Just listed it last night. So the Alchemist pendant in copper and silver. And again, later here in another week or two, we'll have just the rings. If you want to get single rings to utilize in whatever way, they'll also be available. And then, of course, this same set of 3 rings is what we're going to be using for the new mini activators. So I'm super excited about the new mini activators once they come out. All right. Well, if nobody has any questions here this morning, any further questions, we might just call it a day. And let's see, next week. Yeah, next week we'll probably be here. So, anywho, thank you all for stepping in this morning and holding space. I know I feel a lot better stepping into the space, so thank you guys. And yeah, thanks for holding the space for us to talk about the new Dragon Wand. So I'm excited to work with that and see if that wants to come through here soon. So I think that's an exciting adventure. Oh yeah, I just listened to a friend and her partner just did a thing yesterday on the Lorraine Gailey show. They had a dragon channeling, and I thought it was pretty good. I mean, so there's this guy who channels a golden cosmic dragon, and he's fairly new at channeling, but he did a pretty good job. I don't know. As with any stuff, you gotta feel what resonates and leave the rest of the stories. But yeah, I meant to have his YouTube channel here to share, so I will get that here next week because I'm not sure what his YouTube channel is. But yeah, just dragons have been showing up a lot the past few weeks, not only in some of the work that we do, but just in general. So I guess it is time to start playing with the dragons again. All right, you guys, thank you for being here again. Yeah, don't know what else to say except for we appreciate the support. And yeah. Oh yeah, we don't have very many. Gosh, we don't have very many affiliates that signed up. I don't know. We're trying to look in to see if we have an issue with our affiliate program. But I tell you what, you guys, I would sign up for that affiliate program because, like Renard, thank you for sharing, Cyber Monday. I see a lot of you share our sales and our tools and links. And I think that it would be really grand that if, you'd sign up for the affiliate, because it is a win-win thing. If you're going to share the information anyway, you might as well share your affiliate link to the website, and then you can receive an 11% commission. Um, and it just, to me, it's a win-win-win thing that people get access to Twisted Sage, to the tools. You get an 11%. We receive a new customer. You know, so anyway, would certainly encourage you guys to sign up for the affiliate. Hey, Stephanie. Thank you guys for doing the wonderful dragon channeling. Um, so, and if this is Stephanie with the dragon channeling, if you have a YouTube link for you guys, but I might be talking to the wrong Stephanie too. Um, all right. Well, I think I might have been talking to the wrong Stephanie. All right. Well, okay. I'm going to go. I want to just sit here in this space and just do nothing and just be with you guys. But I suppose we probably better all just head our own directions. So much love. We'll see you next week.